Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Please take this moment now with helping me. Click here, subscribe. Next, click this bell. Next, ensure to click all. This helps you receive a notification when I posted my next videos. Next, click this thumbs up button after every time you watch my video. This pushes it up in the engagement ratings and means it will be suggested to more people, therefore is likely to get more views to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. I also have a Patreon page. Click show more. Scroll down. This link here, my Patreon, click on it. Select the membership. With this membership, you'll get access to all this information. Very good content. Thursday, September 9th, 8:08 a.m. New York time. Good morning, YouTubers. On this day, this September, the month, it's currently a bearish month. Bulls are not typically, over history, show as the winning direction. So one should be expecting, as I mentioned in the past days and weeks, that September may have selling off. So yesterday we had the past few days, we had vicious sell-off in some equity markets. We're looking here at 6 grids. We're looking at the major stock index, top left, S&P 500. Yep. The trend currently is down the last few days, making lower highs and lower lows. So now this candle here is considered a hammer, bullish pin bar, that by 2 names here. So maybe it will bounce or do a slight retracement, but still may have a deeper trend down. At NASDAQ 100 also sold off yesterday. It's in consolidation phase. The Dow Jones Industrial Average sold off viciously the past few days. Same with the Russell 2000. And same with the Dow Transports, where the Dow Utilities did sell off the past few days and had a huge comeback yesterday, creating an engulfing candle. Each of these candles charts are daily. S&P 500 is composed of several indexes. The NASDAQ 100 is inside the S&P 500. There's also another NASDAQ index. You heard the NASDAQ Composite. That is huge. That's like all the NASDAQ stocks. But I show the NASDAQ 100, the top best NASDAQ stocks. Then we have the Dow Jones Industrial, the 30 biggest U.S. publicly traded companies. And this Dow stock index is also in the S&P 500. The Russell 2000 is not part of the S&P 500. It's 2,000 smaller stock companies. The Dow Transports is also in the S&P 500, as well as the Dow Utilities in the S&P 500s. Note the Dow 30, since it was the biggest sell-off earlier this week, I'll likely be posting a video in a few days of the 30 stocks inside the Dow, which ones are bringing it down, because they have not all rolled over hard. This month also, we have later in this month, September 22nd, the Central Bank of the United States, the U.S. Federal Reserve, has big economic news, on this day. So they're going to tell you about the current situation, their thoughts about the future situation, and they vote to decide either leave the rates unchanged or change the rates. The probability is the interest rates are not going down anytime lower, but will sometime turn around and go higher. Yeah, certain companies that has a huge effect on, much more. The benefit is banks benefit because they can have higher interest rates, charge higher interest rates, earn more income. The companies that borrow money from the banks, well, they'll have higher interest rate. They'll have to pay more profits to those banks. And the smaller companies like the Russell 2000 get hurt more. So the S&P 500 has 11 sectors in there. And let's go to those 11 sectors. On the right is the S&P 500, and the left will be those sectors. We'll go in order of the 11 sectors, the ones that are weighted average the most. So here we have the XLK, which is technology. It's in consolidation, but again, yesterday made a huge move down below it, back inside of it. Next is XLV Healthcare. It's been trending down. Didn't make an inside candle yesterday, and big picture here is a huge consolidation. XLF Financials. Yeah, it's been trending down for many days. We had a high there, made a higher there, and then a sold off. Look at that big red candle. That's an engulfing candle, and the location in that engulfing makes it a bearish engulfing. That's a single, and it had a follow through that it was bearish to trade down to profit bearish. Yep. And this white candle here yesterday means open and close the same price. Indecision for the traders. Look, this is a M pattern. Yep. M pattern. Some use that pattern and consider M's as bearish. So we'll see if this is going to continue going lower. But that has been indicated for some people as being a bearish indicator. XLY. Consumer discretionary. It did hit an all-time high yesterday. Outstanding. And back inside this consolidation. It's outperforming the S&P 500. Where is your money invested in? Is it in leadership? XLC, communication services. It's also trending down. XLI, industrials. Yep, huge sell-off this week. And now, yesterday, look at that. It closed green back inside that candle range, which is interesting. When you have a day where it closed back inside the trading range of the prior, that's good. And it closed above that close of that prior day. So maybe it's going to have a reverse. Again, this has been acting as a demand zone down here where buyers have been coming in. And we'll see if that really proves out again. So in the past, when it's come down here, it reversed, went higher. We'll see what happens, but watch that closely. That could be a trading idea there. XLP, consumer staples. Yep. Selling off hard. And then it went back up yesterday. But again, didn't close above the high of that prior day. Still the trend's down. XLE, energy. Yeah, terrible. The struggle's real. Huge sell-off there. Clear trend down. XLU, utilities. Yep, just like I showed you on the index. Very similar here too. Huge engulfing candle. And did not take out the high yet, but look at that huge consolidation. What's so attractive in utility stocks? Anybody? You? Hello? Yeah. Most of them pay dividends. Most of them pay higher dividends than many other corporate companies. So people go into stocks that pay high dividends when they think the overall stock market growth is going to slow down. They still want to earn income. Well, some choose to buy stocks that pay dividends. Some choose to buy bonds that may be paying dividends or short-term bonds. So they're variable fixed income products, but some still want to be in the stock market, exposed to stocks that pay dividends. Yep. XLRE, real estate. How hot is the real estate in your county? How hot is the real estate market in your state? We're in a consolidation here. Real estate, I should make a note too. Free public information. You may want to check in the county records in your county, your local municipality, see how many current foreclosures are this month or last month. Go by the base last month versus the same period the prior month. So do that, look at July versus August or the first month of the year, or same as last year, see if it's more or less. You get an idea of what's happening in your local community. It's free information. You can check that with your banks. I mean, with the court records. XLB, materials. Yeah, huge sell-off, very weak. So again, majority of them are not hitting all-time highs. Majority of these sectors are trending lower. Let's look at the next, MOO. Agricultural businesses. Again, this is not one of the 11 sectors, but I included because agriculturals are a big part of the US economy. Yep, look at that sell off. And we just look at this compared to the 30-year bonds. So the bonds are declining. Declining bonds means the yields will be going higher. If yields go higher, putting pressure on interest rates go higher. Yep. So we compare this now, again, with the ETF of the financials. Financials are down, bonds are down. So one would expect as soon as the interest rates would go higher, maybe you start seeing it pop up in this. So again, that could happen. Pay attention. And let's just finish this here. Back to the indexes. Again, these are daily, and we'll see at the end of the week if there's a further decline for lower lows, or if we finally have a turnaround. So if you like this information I'm sharing, click like on this YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I appreciate if you could click subscribe below. And if you think it is good content, how about sharing it with others? Thank you. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. Let me know what you thought about this video. And please let me know what you want to see next. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel. By going below and clicking on my PayPal link, you can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe.